guess this segment is about how to succeed in today's market, and you really have to, obviously, hard work. You got to get up every day, and you got to really put your best foot forward in every aspect of the business. And there are many aspects to it. Canvassing, prospecting, whatever you want to call it, is the biggest component in that. What I have and what a lot of agents have and what probably a lot of you brokers have for your agents is a marketing campaign online which generates leads to your website, and the website has the ability for these consumers to go ahead and search, create a property search, have this property search kind of form fitted to what they're looking for, and these listings will be sent to them on a daily, bi-weekly, or weekly basis. And this is generated. It's automatic. It just goes to them. That's great, because every day when they wake up, they're going to see an email from Craig Pomfret about new listings. And some people actually think that I spend the time to put these emails together and send them new listings every day. Well, I wish that was the case, but obviously that would take way too much time. It's not realistic. So that in itself creates just a ton of business. Now, websites like Realty Generator, there's other ones like Top Producer, and there are others out there that I'm aware of, but I do use Realty Generator. My broker Jim Browning put me onto it, and it's been paying its dividends. It's unbelievable because of basically how I just described. Now, people sign up, and they also, when they sign up, they not only sign up for listing alerts, but they leave their contact information. Now that's huge. When I try to contact all of my prospects, but what I do is I buy lead generation from different third parties to basically direct this traffic to my site, and that's how I capture the leads. They sign up, email, name, email, and phone number. Phone number is huge. Once I get the phone number, it's on. I call them up, and I try to be as personable as possible. I try to create that relationship. I want to let them know that there's nobody else they should be working with but me. I have every resource available at my fingertips as a realtor to really help out in any of their needs, all depending on what they're looking for, what they're ultimately trying to achieve. I can help them do that. So that's where all the hard work comes in. You got to spend the long days on the phone. You got to set up, another big thing that I find very effective in our office is that we have a conference room. We have a 46-inch flat screen TV, of which is used as a monitor that will allow people coming in to the office to see the MLS and all the great software that comes along with the MLS, mapping systems, interactive mapping systems. When you want to see a house value, when you want to see different listings in the same subdivision that have sold, it really, really helps a consumer, or a buyer I should say, kind of focus on where a value in a house is, and then ultimately where they'd like to be. Because somebody coming from the Northeast has no idea where they want, they know they want a second home in Florida, but they don't know where they want to be. So it's my job to narrow their search down, because that's my job. But how I do that is basically just trying to understand what it is that they're looking for. If they like the water and they want to be close to the water, fine, we can do that for you. And just go through all that criteria. And then I show them what I do. There's nothing hidden, and I want to make sure there's no stone unturned. So I give them all their options. And as we go through listings, after we set up, after a good hour to 2 hours in the conference room of me getting to know these people, we go out, we see listings, and I get feedback from all my buyers. on exactly how they feel about the listings that we have just seen. After I've gotten that feedback from them, it's so much information that's so effective in that I can take it and create my own search. The next day we go out, I can typically find them the perfect house, get it under contract, we're good. Job ultimately doesn't stop there. Obviously, that's when we earn our big bucks, or not big bucks, whatever. That's where we earn our money, is when the property does go to contract. I don't have to tell anybody that.
Craig, I have a question.
Yes.
Can you give us an idea of when someone hits the website and you get the lead sent to, do you have an iPhone or BlackBerry or something that it comes to?
Yes, I have a BlackBerry, and
How quickly do you get back with that person, start building rapport?
it typically, it varies, because I could be in the conference room and I could have 2 leads come in. What can I do with that? Well, I've been through many assistants. I've tried to have these assistants. I think we can all relate to that.
Yeah, I can.
Finding a good assistant is pretty hard these days, but how quickly can I respond to them? Well, obviously, the quicker the better. If they sign up and I don't automatically, like, if I see them come onto the website, I don't instantaneously call them. I give them about a half hour, because my website allows me to see what they're looking at. And then it gives me some material to work with when I give them a call, or when I touch base with them. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. or Mr. Smith. I see that you signed up on my website and you've been looking at a couple of different listings in the Venice area. And then I go from there and I try to make open-ended questions that will allow them to really open up to me. And then the biggest thing is getting them into the office, putting them on the calendar, getting them in front of my face, and allowing me to perform. And then at that point in time, typically, it just gives your chances significantly increase when they're in front of you, as opposed to talking on the phone.
So you're building a rapport with them, and then how long from the time that you build this rapport that they actually come into the Port Charlotte market?
Well, it all depends. Well,
It could be a month or 2 months. Or
right.
3 months.
Mr. Smith is planning on coming down in late November. All right, great. I will make sure that I put enough or substantial time aside to work with you and your wife to find the perfect property. Please let me know when you're coming into town so we can set up a meeting, and that's it. Get them in. Never lose control. Never let them tell you what they know or what they've heard, because you're the professional. You know much more than they do. So just take control, and it's all about, like I said, the relationship aspect. Build that rapport, gain their trust and loyalty, and then go from there. There's probably a million other things I could say, about how I do things, but having that website, generating the leads and capturing the leads. I think we all may have a different definition of what capturing a lead means, but once you have the lead captured, in my opinion, you're going to have them sold. You're going to be their realtor. A lot of people have a kind of like this preconceived notion that realtors are a dime a dozen. Whatever. There's so many of you guys out there. Yeah, but that may be true, but not good realtors. Good realtors are not a dime a dozen. I'm here to protect your best interest. I'm going to represent your best interest. Be completely ethical and honest in my dealings, and the end result is I want to earn your referral. I'll tell these people straight up. Listen, I want to do such a good job. I don't want to just meet your expectations. I want to exceed your expectations, and I want to have you go and tell all of your friends and all of your family up north that I did such a good job that you should probably call Craig, because he'll get you the best deal available at the time.